Tantor Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents I Wanted to Tell You by Anna Mansell, narrated by Henrietta Meire. Prologue. My love, it's cold, really cold, like that January we had back when we first met. Do you remember? The roof leaked and I couldn't light the fire, so I suggested we wrap up in every jumper we each owned instead. You laughed, told me I was an idiot. But we did it, layer upon layer. Then we sat on the old mattress in the corner of our bedsit, blankets tucked beneath our chins, arms and bodies entwined. We listened to the radio. They talked about childhood sweethearts, and I pulled you in close, my own childhood sweetheart. And I promised you we wouldn't be cold forever. I only wish I knew then what I know now. Maybe things could have been different. From the love you wished I could be. Chapter 1. So there I was, alone on the moor. The sun was super low, and I could barely see a thing. I mean, how long have I been driving those roads? I ask best friend Claire, as she licks her finger to pick up the final crumbs from our third packet of quavers. Grab bag size. I know every hamlet, every dry stone wall, every village green and remote barn conversion. And it was at its bleakest, most beautiful best, too. I love this time of year. Maybe that's why I was distracted. I just misjudged it totally. The memory of how close vehicular metal came to kissing Yorkshire stone made my belly do that weird panicky thing when you wish you could go back in time and change something, like the angle I took that corner. Anyway, thankfully, I missed the corner and needn't have worried, but that's when I found it. Claire is mildly interested, though I know she is actually waiting for the lowdown on the flowers I was given today, not the notebook I found. It was just sort of lying there in the corner by the steps, sort of wedged by the bus door. I say, I was getting off to check the damage, thanking my lucky Watsits that I'd no passengers on at the time. What? Not even James? Claire knows all about the homeless guy I let on for free most days. He got off up Micklethwaite today. Right. So there it was, waiting for me. Waiting for you. Did it have a note on it? To Helen from the universe. She says it in that deadpan way that suggests she thinks my finding the notebook was less about fate and more a simple case of lost property on public transport. Well, you know. So whose is it? I don't know. I mean, obviously I looked. Sure. To try and find out who it belonged to, that's all. I hear you. I want to pick the book out of my bag, run my fingers down its pages, place a hand on the heart of it and feel the energy that pulses from within. Actually, she might have a point about fate versus lost property. I might be romanticizing. But I don't want her to pick it up and flick through it. I don't want her to shatter the illusion I'm enjoying. I feel protective of its beautiful looped handwriting, the memories captured in chosen words, letter after letter, to the love of someone's life. So did you find out who it belongs to? This magical mystery book? No idea. I sigh. The signature just says, the love you wished I could be. That is so romantic. Her tone is filled with faux dreaminess, and the following pause is, I know, for nothing more than dramatic effect, because she wants to move the conversation on to the subject of her particular interest. Like those flowers, Hal. Those flowers are romantic. Those flowers are the reason I misjudged the corner in the first place. If it hadn't been for his declaration of love, I'd have got that bus back in one piece. I wouldn't mind, but Mr. Alley found out about James when he did a mystery shop thingy, and already has my card marked. I said to Janice. Janice? Checks Claire, growing impatient because I keep going off-piste. Janice, I repeat, my line manager. Do you remember? She's the one who... You know... I wink and nudge, trying to jog her memory. Your line manager. Right. She drawls, clearly not remembering at all. She's the one who reads Cosmo over her husband's shoulder when he's... You know.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?